Howdy, cadets. This is Lance here from CinematicGalaxy, and I'm here to bring you my reaction to the trailer, the newest trailer for Forces of Destiny, Star Wars Forces of Destiny. It's an animated micro series that is going to debut, I believe, on the Disney XD YouTube channel on July 3rd, just almost one day from now. And then it's also going to air on Disney Channel, the actual station, on July 9th. This is something I've been pretty interested about ever since Celebration. It stars some of the main female protagonists of Star Wars. So without further ado, I've actually already watched the trailer. This isn't my first time seeing it, but this is my first ever trailer reaction. So I just wanted to test it out, see how I did, and I feel like my reaction, while it's not a first time reaction, it will still be pretty authentic. So anyway, guys, here we go.
Maybe out. Hang on. Turns out you're quite a popular droid.
Glad they got Daisy Ridley back. Really lends a lot to the authenticity of it.
How did I find you? I'm just lucky, I guess.
Oh, that makes me smile. I love BB-8 so much.
Who threw that?
Yes.
I suggest you pick on someone your own size.
Oh, glad they got Felicity
The data
back too.
tape of
Jyn
Imperial
Erso's
base
my favorite
locations.
character.
Thank you, Senator. I mean, Princess. I mean,
Leia.
Very cool.
Stormtroopers.
the choices we make,
Not sure how I feel about Leia's voice
the
right now.
actions we take.
Great to see Sabine and Ahsoka, of course.
Shape us into forces.
Ooh,
of
Anakin and Yoda. Force tree, that's fascinating. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this. This is something that I was curious about ever since they announced it at Celebration, and it looks pretty good. I'm glad we're getting new stories in Star Wars with some of these characters, and I'm noticing on this video, I don't want to dwell on this, but the like to dislike ratio it's pretty much even. And I think that's crazy. I mean, I don't really see what's to dislike here. There's so many. I don't want to say there's so many. I think they're a minority, but there's a certain group of largely male Star Wars fans who feel like Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are pushing a feminist agenda on us, and I just think it's a ridiculous thing to be upset about. I'm not going to go into it any further than that, but I think it's great that we have a Star Wars show that, I don't want to say it panders, but yeah, it is geared more towards younger girls. I think that's cool. I think it's cool that we've gotten some new female Star Wars characters that are very prominent, and they happen to be great characters. And this show seems to be starring all the most prominent of them. I would say of all the stories coming up, I'm least excited for Rey's, even though I love Rey, and I'm really glad Daisy Ridley is back. We're not going to get a whole lot of new with Rey, I'm pretty sure, because she's still meant to be mysterious leading into The Last Jedi, and you can tell it's just Jakku. It's a little bit more on Jakku. And then I would say the rest of them I'm pretty interested. Padme's looks pretty interesting. She's not one of my favorite characters, but her story could be interesting here. I'm really pumped to see what Ahsoka's up to. Super stoked to see what that whole thing with Anakin and Yoda is about in the Force Tree. Force trees have played into new canon a little bit without going into spoilers, so I'm looking forward to that for sure. Also Leia, I touched on it a little bit. I don't love her voice right now. I know Carrie Fisher, even if Carrie Fisher was living, she probably wouldn't have been the best fit for a young Leia voice at this point, which this doesn't sound to me like Leia from Rebels, so I don't think it's the same voice actress. I would have loved if Billie Lourd could have voiced Leia because she sounds a lot like her mother, so would have been great, but not the case. It'll probably grow on me, I guess. But everyone else is voicing their characters, and I think that's, well, not Natalie Portman, she's not, but everyone else is voicing their characters, which I think is great. Sabine meeting Leia, and Sabine has blue hair, so I'm thinking this is around season 2 of Rebels. I'm not positive on that, but that's really cool. Really exciting. I'm curious to see what that's about. Sabine's one of my favorite characters. The one I'm most excited about is Jyn Erso. Jyn's my favorite Star Wars character, and I'm beyond stoked that Felicity Jones is voicing her. I think that's great. Um, and spoilers for Rogue One here. Since Jyn died in Rogue One, um, as she should have. I mean, even though that makes me sad, it made sense. It definitely, there's no stories you can tell about her moving forward, so all of her stories have to be from before Rogue One and before the end of Rogue One. So I'm curious to see. I've read Rebel Rising. I'm hoping this isn't just something we already read in Rebel Rising. I'm very curious to see Jin's part. Hers is easily the one I'm most looking forward to. But overall, yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm not the exact target audience, but as a Star Wars fan, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy there's something that little girls can kind of latch onto. The animation style's grown on me as well, I must say. And I love the hopeful tone of the trailer. Anyway, guys, if you've watched this, let me know. What did you think about this trailer? Do you plan on watching Forces of Destiny? Are you excited for it or not? And thanks as always, this is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy signing off.